Hey guys, so I'm gonna go over a quick little tutorial about this new way that I am tracking inventory and how I am able to let my local customers shop from what I have on hand while staying in compliance. Know that you cannot post this link publicly because that's going to be considered a personal special. But with a lot of events being canceled recently, and things like that, I have been looking for a really good way to let my customers know what I have on hand, especially because someone may text me and say, hey, do you have Johnny Appleseed bar? Well, I have no idea what's at home if I'm not at home, right? And I was using Jotform. I am no longer using Jotform. I am done with Jotform. I had a ton of issues with it, and it really just was not very user friendly, and the way that it counted inventory was super difficult. So I am super excited about this. This does not have an app. They are still sort of in beta mode, meaning they are still like launching different features, but I'm so excited. I am doing the paid version. I really like it so far. So I'm going to walk you through just some quick little things so you can see what it looks like. All right. Okay, so this is the website. It's called YOUMEWHO.com. And as you can see, whoever the creator of this is really targeting network marketing and direct sales because there's something needed like this. So you can actually see that if you clicked on this, you could actually go to all of the different things that are in here for Scentsy. Like, isn't that amazing? All of this info is already here. And there's just lots and lots of different features. So new things are being added. You can also, there's different coupon codes or different labels such as buy X, get Y with Z. So like buy 5, get 1 free or whatever. It can now handle percentage discounts. I don't do that right now just because I've communicated with my customers that I'm going to get them the best price. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to my list. And you can create new lists if you wanted to. Like, say, for instance, you were doing an event that was just one weekend with, like, okay, let's say, for instance, in the fall, I'll do Christmas bundles again. So instead of having that in with my stock, I would create a new list and I would do like holiday bundles that I had on hand. So you don't have to just keep it, you can keep it separate. Or let's say you wanted to have like a clearance sale, you could pull out things and put it separately. It's all up to you. So this is what it looks like. This is the title of my list. And right here, you can leave a note. So it says, once you check out, I will contact you with your total. I will bundle and save to get you the best pricing. They are working on getting payment figured out through the system, but I'm probably not going to do that still, just because I want to have that communication with my customer. I don't want them to check out and pay for something before I've talked to them. So up here, you can see all of these different tabs. Okay. And these are things that I have created. So let's pretend that I wanted to make a new tab. Sorry, all you would do is click tab and custom name. I would say, I'm just going to say demo. And once I have that, I can add new items. Okay. So this is super cool. You can add things from the Scentsy catalog. So let's say you have one of these on hand. You can add it. Okay. Now, also, let's say you have, let's search for, and you can see those things were populating. Okay. So I'm not seeing a snow-kissed cranberry brick. Let's pretend that I need to add a snow-kissed cranberry brick. So I'm going to come over here to Google. This is what I'm going to do. Go over here to images. And this is especially for things that maybe have discontinued limited edition items. The reason why I usually come over here to Google is because it already has all of these example or the scent description written out. So I'm going to click save image. Just going to add to my desktop. And then let's see if I can find one that has the scent description right underneath it to where I don't have to click. Okay, I'm just going to click on here to get the description real quick. So, what in the world? Why won't it let me copy this? Okay, let's find something different. I'm just going to copy that scent over. You guys get the picture. You know what I'm doing now. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to click add photo items. You can add up to 30. I'm going to type in that where I saved it. And then I'm going to come name it. I'm going to copy in that description. Quantity is 1, price 24. If you wanted to put a custom note, you could say limited edition brick. Okay. Now you could add it to a different list if you wanted to, but this is how I do it like this. Okay. Now the important part is that when you are adding things to your list, you want to make sure that you are doing it in the category that you wanted it to be in, because once you add it, it's really hard to move it around. But this site is so much better and so user-friendly. And I'm going to walk you through. Let me go delete this demo because this is up and running for my customers and I don't want them to see that. So I'm going to delete the tab and the items. This is how you would delete something if you wanted to. It actually makes you do that. You can rearrange these. You can create them with whatever name you want. So you can use all of these different things. I just was using custom name. I do have a clearance section, which is what you're looking at right now, just because I have some leftover things. Once again, this is a personal special. If somebody wants to come to your site or your on-hand stuff and find out if you have any Johnny Appleseed. Oh, sorry. That wasn't a good example. Let's go to view all. Sorry, y'all. Or let's say, so this is everything that I have. Let's say I want to search for anything in, my computer is running so slow. You can search for anything Blue Grotto. So that makes it super simple on your customers too. Okay. Now I'm going to come over here to settings. And I am going to edit list settings so I can talk to you guys about what it is. So I have paid for mine. I'm not exactly sure what all is available when you're not on the paid version, but I love it. So you name your list, name your description. You can do a private note. Now, this is where you need to decide, okay? So for inventory, it's going to show them the quantity if you want them to know. If not, you can hide it. I let them know so that they can purchase more than one if they want to. And I do want it to show price. Now, this is where if you're ever wanting to do like a personal special or like you want to have a clearance section, etc., you don't want to use copy item / catalog price, just because then it's going to automatically put the catalog price in there for everything, no matter what. Now you can go back and change that. So it's kind of up to you. Everything that I have on hand is what Scentsy charges. And so, but I do have that clearance section. So I didn't keep that checked. High price from the public if it's 0. Yeah. So if it's 0, if I don't have anything or whatever, it just goes away. So, and this also is important, hide catalog price and item detail. If you were doing a personal special, that's kind of up to you guys. Okay. Now for selling, I clicked have forever sale. I think that with the free version, you can't do have forever, but that's up to you. But the thing is if you have an end date, then that means this list it won't go away, but your customers won't be able to shop from it. Okay. Add a discount. I have not messed with this yet, just because I was still really getting familiar with it. My customers know that I'm going to bundle and save for them. Also, this also helps me if they've chosen 4 pods, I can ask them if they want to add on another pod to buy 5, get 1 free. Okay. So wait list allowed if all sold or 0 quantity. I'm not enabling a wait list, because if they want to be on a wait list, they need to contact me to like get in on a order that's going in. So I disabled the wait list. Once again, this whole, I don't want to hide the price in the shopping cart, because I want them to know what they are shopping for and what their total is. And so this right here, it says, be warned that sometimes buyers do not check out. Always refer to manage transaction page for latest updates. I'll show you that here in a second. These are your notifications. You guys can play with that however you want to. Manage transactions. I'm not really messing with any of that stuff yet. I've left it exactly how it was. So it shows that 5 color. I don't really even know what that means. Okay. Buyer's info to collect. This is where you get to choose what info you want on the checkout page. So for this, you can ask, let's say somebody, if you wanted to sell something that you had on hand and that customer is a party guest of somebody, what you could offer them to do is buy your on-hand stock, and then you're going to replenish it in that party. And that's where she would put that hostess's name. Okay. Here is your different payment methods. I added all of these in. There's lots of different, my computer, this isn't the website, it's my computer, because I can hear it like being crazy. There's lots of different options for you. You put whatever you want. Then you can also slide these and all that stuff. I take whichever type of payment people want to give me. Here, you can customize the questions. So, interested in more income. You don't have to word it like that. You can change your wording to put it on there. Interested in free products. That's customizable as well. So you can add in or fix it. And then you can also add in a custom question, etc. I haven't really done a whole lot with this yet, because I just have those 2. Remember, you want to make this easy. This is something I love. So for vacation, temporarily pause selling. It never fails. I tell my customers, hey, I'm going out of town. And then they go, and I'm like, no more on-hand shopping until when I get back on Monday. And it never fails. Someone goes and does it. And that stresses me out to like have people waiting on me and me having to talk to them and everything else if I'm not at home and I'm on vacation. So I love that. You can choose whether or not you want to show everything that you have, or if you just want them to be able to click each individual thing. That's kind of up to you. This is also a really good thing for security. So you could give all of your customers your shopping list, but then give them a password to access it. It's just a little security thing. Or maybe if you wanted people that you didn't know very well to have to use the password, I don't really know. Okay, so that is what that looks like. So I'm going to show you, you can go to inventory count. So it'll give you exactly how many pieces that you have right now. What I did is when I had people check out, so I'm going to go to manage transactions, you can see that I'm going to go back to here. Filter. I archived all of the ones that people have checked out and paid for already. So, for instance, ignore this person's personal information. Let me try somebody else. So you can see that these are the things that they claimed. Gives them the picture, gave me a subtitle. I could write a note back to her that would go back to her email. And the reason why I put it in archived was because once I bagged that up and I had her payment, I put it in archive. So then my inventory stays up to date. Okay. But this is something that you should also know. I wish I had one on here right now. Oh, okay. Here, I can do this, I think. No, I made those go away. Come on. I promise it's not the website, y'all. This is my computer. I need to like wipe it clean. Okay. So here I can actually see everybody that's logged in, because what it was saying about how not everybody is going to check out. So for instance, I had somebody that claimed some products, but when I checked, when they never asked for an invoice. So people can shop and claim things, but not check out all the way. So what happens is once they go through and they order, they'll have to click request invoice, and that'll send me an email saying that they were requesting an invoice. If they claim things but haven't checked out, they can do that. So that's what they were saying on the other page about some people not checking out. So for instance, you have the option to see. I wish I wouldn't have cleared the one out that was there. So for instance, under here, there was claims, but I deleted everybody out of here. So there were claims, but they didn't check out. They didn't request an invoice. What's really, really, really cool is that you can actually send them a link, like as a reminder. Let's say like a day goes by and they don't check out. You can send them a specific link that this website gives you, and it will send them a reminder and a link to check out. So that's a way for you to follow up with them without being salesy. And I would also just let your customers and let your people know that as they are claiming things, if they don't check out, enact like a 24, 48-hour rule that you're going to like unclaim it for them. So for instance, let me just, okay, let me go show you guys what it would look like really quick. Okay, so when I want to share my list, it asks you what type of cover image that you want to include. This takes just a minute. It's up to you if you want to get a new one every single time, or you can like save this to Google Keep and then have it already saved like as a template. So in my phone, I have, hey, you can shop my stock here with this link, and I send that out. So it doesn't necessarily matter. My computer, y'all. It doesn't necessarily matter if it has the updated cover photo unless you just want it to. So if I were to share this with a customer, this is what it would look like. Okay. They're adding new features all the time. So what I'm going to do here, I bet it's not going to let me look at it as a customer because I'm already logged in. Okay, hold on. I'm on the struggle bus today, y'all. Okay, so I am going to look at this as a customer, hopefully. Okay, now I'm looking at it as a customer. The reason why I could tell the difference is because it says claim. So what I'm going to do, you have to log in. Tell seller your full name. I'm just going to say. Okay, and then I'm going to click start shopping. They don't have to fill out any other information until they are ready to check out. But this absolutely tells me who has even browsed what I have on hand. Okay, so I'm going to claim it. And so now if another customer comes to my site and the person that claimed this hasn't checked out, they're not going to be able to claim it. So it'll look like this. Okay. It won't be completely deleted because I delete my stuff out if there's none left because I'm not doing a wait list. If it's paid for and it's gone, and I just add it back in as I get new orders in. So I've claimed this and I'm going to claim this. Okay. Now, so they can go through and add all of this stuff to their cart. Their cart is down here. So they can see what their subtotal is so far. And that I love that it says, expect the seller to contact you with confirmation and final pricing after taxes, shipping, and discounts. And then you can look through here and it has your mailing address, phone number, their preferred payment method, just for fun. These are my questions, optional comment. I need to go delete that. And then that is my contact information. If they request an invoice, these are not required. I don't know if they're going to make those be required. Oh, I did. Okay, so it tells them just repeat the checkout flow, etc. if they want to add more stuff. So I'm going to go into my account and show you guys what it looks like on my end, and then I will be done. Like I said, guys, you have to make sure that you are only communicating this through personal communication. Chastity is not saying you can go sell all your stock to all the people and post it on Facebook because you can't. Okay, so when you have a new transaction, you will have a little pop-up right here that says manage transaction. And you can see here that these are claimed but they're not paid for yet. So when I come in here to manage transactions, you can see triage is here, which means it's like waiting for you to do what you need to do. Okay. I can see the name, the email, the price. Same thing over here with orders, but you can see that it's claimed. So what I was saying earlier is, let's say that this person decided that they weren't going to buy it or they wouldn't respond to you or whatever. So what you can do is cancel order and restock items, because you're going to have people that put things in their cart and don't check out. We all do it, right? So that's what I would do, but I would let your customers know after 48 hours, you're going to go restock the items, because you can't hold things that haven't been paid for. Okay. You can, I don't really know what unassigned items from order means. I mean, obviously it would take them out of there. I'm not really sure. You can change all the claim status. And then what I did with archive order, that was how I was just organizing that I'm done with it. So they paid me. I can click archive order and it'll be all good to go. Or I can click cancel order and restock items. So there's no going back. So a typical scenario is if this person doesn't respond, please input yes. Now, come on, computer. Let's say that I want to archive the order. So this will finalize both claims, move them from your main list to the archives, and update, decrease item quantities in your main list. To view archived orders, use the filter button. Would you like to continue? I'm going to click yes. And then it says some items may end up having a quantity of 0. If they do not have wait lists, would you like to have those items deleted? I've been clicking yes, because that's just the easiest way for me to keep up with what I have on hand. I'm going to click no and see what, okay. All right. And so now, if you did that, if you clicked no, you would see that the quantity here is 0. But then like the quantity here is 1. For me, I don't want to confuse my customers. So I would literally delete these and it just goes away, because it's super simple to add stuff. So like yesterday, I got in a party order and I had some things that were going into my on hand. So all I did was either update the quantity. So like I got in some car bars that I already had scents of. And I just went in and updated the quantity really quickly. Let's say your mom comes over to your house and is taking something from your on-hand inventory, or you're giving something away as a gift or whatever. All you have to do is come on here and change the quantity. And it keeps up with it for you. If you have used JotForm, then you know that they don't really have a way to do it this way. And that's why I stopped using it, and it kept locking me out. And it was just a lot of extra work. So I hope this was helpful for you. I love it. And if you guys have any questions, you can post them in the comments and I will be happy to help as best as I can.